It is a good day, fellas. We're painting up some Quar. I have these trench raiders that I got on my mini factory. They come as pre-supported, but yeah, I can do better. There we go, much better. Now they actually might print successfully. All right, let's prime. I use lacquer primers from MRP. These are ready to use straight from the bottle. They require few coats due to their thin consistency, but they leave smooth and tough surface, not to mention their great smell. We can put away the airbrush. Quar are rather tiny, so I'll paint the blue uniform by hand. And while I'll base coat with Leviathan blue, I would like to bring to your attention many historical inspirations that we can see in the Quar equipment. Main rifle of the Cofty side is this bolt-action bullpup, reminiscent of the Thornycroft rifle. They even have a cute little SMG version of it. As for this machine gun, it's quite apparent that it's based upon the Hotchkiss 1914. When it comes to Crusader side, their rifle and MG both share a similar cooling jacket to the Lewis gun. And then for some reason they have this thing that looks like a modern Russian VSS Vintorez. Whoa, I don't know what was that about. Anyways, back to painting. I've painted his sleeves, pants, and scarf thingy with mix of 50-50 Ivory Tusk with Skeleton Legion. As usual, I will be using two thin coats paints. I've kind of messed up here. Initially, I've used some Eidolon Gray for his webbing and gear, but it just didn't look right, so I've repainted it all with Death Reaper. Yup, that was the right call. Nice black definitely fits better. All right, now we have all the small bits to pick out. Boots were painted with Cuirass leather, and I've mixed it with Sanguine Scarlet for grenades. If you're confused, why would I ever paint them red? Then behold, Italian M35. Let's just speed run the rest. Stock of the gun got a coat of Wasteland brown, Ivory Tusk for the end bit on the scarf, or maybe that's a shirt? I don't know. Gun bits and helmet got hit with some AK gunmetal. We have some skin to paint, VR game served here as the main reference. I've started with base coating faces and hands with emerald green and Fanatic orange. Now that we have some nice and vibrant colors, I've dotted brown spots across the upper-facing surfaces. First, I've made lots of differently sized dots and connected the biggest of them into blotches. Then I've filled the space in between with tiny stippled spots. There we go. It's actually really fun to tippy-tap core skin tones. It doesn't require much skill, just a decently tipped brush. With everything base coated, we can wash our miniature. I've mixed up a concoction of 50-50 Battle Mud and Oblivion black wash and thinned it with some Flow Aid and water. This resulted in a universal shade that was used to cover everything at once, taking care to clean up excess and to distribute it evenly. At some point, I've painted belt buckles and buttons with dragon's gold. After the wash has dried, I've layered previous colors while avoiding cavities. This accentuates folds and shadows, especially on materials made out of cloth. This wouldn't be my paint job if it didn't have at least few highlights. Basically, I've mixed some ivory tusk into the base colors, and for the black details, I've used cold corpse blue. I've cooked up bases, and with that, I've called them done.